There are many barriers to effective implementation of behavior supports in schools, and many of them start with what we believe. And although I am admittedly drawing with a broad brush here and generalizing, people tend to come to the table with one or two main categories of belief. The first belief, we call at Emergent Tree the discipline approach. People who identify with this approach believe that kids need consequences, that through consequences, kids learn the effect or impact of their choice on themselves and others, that if we remove these consequences, students will become entitled or unaware or lack the skill for effective self-regulation. And that those who advocate for the removal of consequences are undermining the development of our next generation. Seemingly far apart is another belief that is commonly held on a school campus. We at Emergent Tree call this the motivational approach. People who identify with this approach believe that kids need to know that we care, that if kids feel loved and supported, that they will want to behave better, that relationships are the key or primary way that we change student behavior. And here's the thing. The fact that these two groups of people believe differently makes it difficult for them to come together, to collaborate, to agree on how to best support kids. But here's the truth. When we look at behavior science, both sides have something right. They are just both incomplete in their understanding of components that change behavior. The truth is that we need to come together with a more complete understanding of behavior science, and that's through what we at Emergent Tree call the instructional approach to behavior. That just like any new skill, improvement requires effective, explicit, and replicated teaching to move to mastery and independence. Yes, we need consequences for challenging behaviors, but if when selecting a consequence, I can't state the learning objective will be or the learner will be able to, then I haven't been thoughtful enough in my selection of that consequence. And a strong relationship should be viewed as the door to build skills and independence in students, not reliance or attachment. And here's the beauty of the instructional approach, that as teachers, we already get it. We get the magic of good instruction. We spend our lives filling our toolbox with more and more strategies to help kids take novel information and integrate it into their mental frameworks. We don't disagree on the power of a teacher and his or her magic instructional tools. We just have to continue to learn more about how to apply those tools in the behavioral realm, how to take an instructional approach to behavior to launch them into contributing members of our society.
With Emergent Tree, we're building a better future from the ground up.